let's go ahead and look at some factoring examples. So very similarly to when we multiply these, we're going to use this kind of Punnett square thing to do it. So I'm going to put 3 here and x squared here. So we really have to figure out these two to then figure out what goes on the outside. So we know we have an x here because only x times x would give me x squared. What two numbers multiply to give us 3? We only have 3 and 1. So let's see if this works. 1x, and we get 3x. Okay, those add together to give us 4x, so we're in pretty good shape. So this is x plus 1 and x plus 3. Again, you have to put this stuff in the factored form part in the bottom to get full credit, so don't forget. Let's just go right ahead and look at number 2. We know this has to be a squared, and this has to be 8. So we have a and a. Now we have to think of the factors of 8. We have 4 and 2. We have got 1 and 8. What ones add together to give us 6? So 1 plus 8 does not give us 6, or 1 minus 8 does not give us 6. But 2 plus 4 will give us 6. So I know we've got to have a 2 here to give us 2a. And we've got to have a 4 here to give us 4a. And then remember, we would add those numbers kind of sideways like this. And that gives us 6. And 2 times 4 does give us 8. So we can have a plus 2 and a plus 4. And that would be all set. So let's look at some more. All right, let's look at number 4, because we've got a minus sign there. What two numbers give us 16 that add to give us negative 10? Now I know I've got the x squared here in this box. I know I've got 16 here in this box. Ooh, my mouse just froze on me. There we go. So we've got x. Well, I almost always want to do 4 times 4 for 16, but that doesn't add to give us negative 10. Now, if we did, what, 8 and 2? There we go. 8 and 2 gives us the right one. But they would both have to be negative because we want a negative 10x and we want a positive 16. So there we go with it. Remember to put it in the factored form down here. We want x minus 8 and x minus 2. Let's try number 6. We know we have r squared, goes in this box. We have negative 48, goes right here. We've got r and r. What two numbers multiply to give us 48? We have, of course, let's see, figure out the text box to just do this. We've got 1 and 48. We've got 2 and 24. We've got 3 and what? I don't even know. Does 3 go into 48 evenly? So let's see. We've got 3 and 16. We've got 4 and 12. Oh, 4 and 12, if I subtract that, I end up with 8. So I want my 12 then to be positive. And I want my 4 to be negative, because when I multiply them, I still need to get negative 48. So if I have 4r, negative 4r, and positive 12r, when I add them together, I get 8r. So it's r plus 12 and r minus 4. So if we're hopefully getting some of the steps here, that we are taking multiples and putting them on the side and figuring out which ones add together to give us the answer. So I think we're in pretty good shape here, and if you follow along in class, you should be good.